Welcome back, crafty friends. I have another layout for 30 Days of Sketches, Christie's Beautiful Life, Series 17. And this is today's sketch, and I will have down below who actually created that I wasn't prepared when I started this voiceover here. I am using some scraps here that I had this green piece that was not quite a 12 by 12, but it was big enough to make a mat for a white piece of mixed media foundations paper. And so that's what I am working on right here, and just adding it to this stripe paper, which was also from my stash. And so here I am using the Distress Spritz, and I've got several different colors of that would represent good Easter egg colors. And so I'm using the packaging technique, and it wasn't uh, quite bright enough on some of the colors, so I do end up just spraying it directly onto my background paper. So there you can see I'm just spraying it directly, and so this orange gets a little out of control. That I do try to do the packaging technique on that, and as you can see that I went off of my foundations paper, which was fine. I just made it work. I dabbed it up a little bit, and it just went outside of the original lines that I had intended. So there I also had some old Heidi Swap sprays here in, I believe it was a mint color. And I do spray directly the orange as well, which I think is spiced marmalade, I believe. I go in and add this blue and then use the packaging technique after I spray it on. And let's see, what else do I add here? I think I'm checking to see the spacing for my pictures, and so I do bring in this red color, which I think is Barn Door. And yep, Barn Door. It's kind of an orangey red, and so it did kind of go with the color of the Easter eggs that we were coloring last year. So I think this pretty much wraps up. I think I might have added some more directly on there, and so then I do dry it with my heat gun, and then I'm going to start moving on to actually creating the rest of my layout. So once I had the background done, everything else came together pretty quick. So these are smaller 2x3 sized pictures, and while the sketch called for two, I'm using about the same area of space for my pictures, but I am using three smaller ones versus two slightly bigger ones. Just making the sketch work for the pictures that I had available. And I felt like the mixed media on the sketch and was really the inspiration for the background, where I used all the colors from coloring the Easter eggs. So I am working on this layout at a crop, and I think I have a feeling that I am talking to my table mates here, and so hopefully I get back to my layout here pretty soon. Here we go. So um, let's see. I'm trying out a few different things. That was some of the new pet tape from 49, no, not 49 a Market, Arden Designs. And I actually got a sample of that from my table mate, that she had a whole roll of it and said, "Here, take some." And so I was checking to see if how it would look on this layout. But ultimately I did decide just to stick with the background as I had it created. And then you can see here that I have jumped ahead, where I've pulled out several things from the Echo Park collection, and I can't remember what it's called. Maybe I don't know, but it's this year's Echo Park Easter collection. And I actually thought a lot of the colors worked with the background stripe paper, as well as just the bright colors in general from uh, the mixed media that I had. So here I'm just making sure that once I had everything placed down for my stickers and everything, that I do add one final squirt of liquid glue to make sure that that will actually adhere down to the mixed media background. And actually, that's pretty much going to wrap things up here. So you will have some close-up pictures coming up. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave those down below. I will have a link to the playlist for everybody that is playing along, so go check that out. And thanks for stopping by, and we will see you next time. Bye.